Hello and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizing Moments. Good to be back. Took a couple days, couple weeks off after the deadline. Needed it. Now I need more because I'm taking my birthdays next week and I'm going to Vegas for that week for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we're going to miss another week, but I promise we won't miss many more during the year. Hey, look, this is my name is Wayne Belisle, and I'm your host and coach. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and our tax planning systems, which have saved my clients well over $7 million over the last 5, 6 years, all legally. I love my clients, like I say every week, but I don't wish to go to jail with them. In today's video, we're going to learn about how to find the time to focus on increasing sales and profits. That's key. Stop. We need to figure out a way to stop putting out fires and being so busy we don't have time to improve our business. But first, support for today's show comes from Profit Maximizing Publishing, which published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and an evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter, idea after idea about how you can turn around your business and reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit from my book by learning how to make even more money. Let's move on. Let's talk about what I said. I mean, the most, well, that's interesting. My desk is covered with paper. Still, might be the end of tax season, but we're still busy. We filed over 290 extensions, so plus all our normal stuff. So we stay busy. Um, Look, the most valuable resource in your business, truthfully in every business, is the business owner's time. You can buy everything except more hours in the day. As simple as that. So, what can a business owner do to find the time to focus on what is most important to their success and survival, which is increasing sales and profits? I, when I'm coaching somebody or working with somebody, I always get this at some point, like, wow, yeah, these are all great ideas. I don't know when I'm going to have time to find them. So I always tell them to do these 4 steps that are important to finding the time to concentrate on growing your business, not just putting out fires. First, I always start by having the owner track their time in detail. To do this, the owner simply writes down everything they do on a pad or a calendar for a week or two, 15-minute increments or something like that. Be sure to mark down how long every job takes. All right, that's what I'm more interested in. I don't really care, from 10 o'clock to 10:30, I did this. Write down what you did and how long it took. Okay. Then the owner must decide how much an hour of their time is worth. A simple way is to decide how much you wish to make. What's your profit you want to make? What they would pay to replace themselves, either way, and divide this by 2,500. 2,500. Okay. Why? Well, it's 50 weeks at 50 hours a week. Sorry, I really don't know many business owners that don't put some time that around that, at least that much. I really don't. In a year. Okay. So if you want to, now, doesn't mean you have to. We're reducing our time and we're getting the same more work done. That's a topic for another day. So if you want to take home $100,000 a year, divide that by 2,500. You're looking at you need to have a profit of $40 per hour. Now, the third step is to analyze, go back to your time record that you did for 2 weeks and analyze and highlight anything that you are spending your time on that occurs on a regular basis and has no direct effect on the bottom line or on your customers. Highlight the items that you're doing that you wouldn't pay someone else to do at the hourly rate you calculated in step two, which would be $40 an hour in our example. So in other words, look at what you're doing and sit there and say, would I pay somebody else to do this? All right, would I pay somebody else $40 an hour to do this if that's the number you came up with? Okay. Step four, eliminate as many of the things identified in number three as possible. At this point, the business owner usually laughs at me and tells me, sounds great, but I can't because fill in any of the hundreds of excuses you can come up with here. My response is always the same. If you want to be successful, you have to. Otherwise, you will continue to have the same problems you're having now. If you don't want to have the same problems you're having now, you have to make changes. All right. Once you identify those items that you should be doing, figure out how you can, one, delegate it to one of your employees, outsource it, eliminate it in total. All right. This is not a one-time exercise, though. All right. I'll be honest with you. I keep on my cork board, and I'm actually going to pull it down to show you. All right. Um, I keep this here. All right. I don't know how well it's going to come out. It says, let me get it closer to the camera. All right. How can I get someone else to do this? And I think I stole that from, I even wrote down where I stole it from, Duct Tape Marketing Podcast, which is a good marketing. You see, because what I want to do is, how can I get someone else to do this? This is a reminder, this being up there where I can see it every day is a reminder to myself that I should only be working on those things that directly increase sales and profits. Now, let me put it back up because I really do look at it. Because we like to fall into the idea that we need to do things and it's easier to do the things we're comfortable with. It's as simple as that. I'm very comfortable with the idea of, I can just do this tax return, I can do this bookkeeping, whatever, because I can do it in my sleep. Sometimes I think I have, right? But in truth, it's not what's going to increase my sales and profits, right? And the value of my business. Look, I'll give you straight out examples. We outsource the marketing. I have people come to me and say, man, I see you on social media all the time. Well, no, I record these 10-minute things. I've written some blogs and a lot of material in the past. Once a month or so, once every month or two, I send them what they, what I have written in the past or what I've decided to write now. And I get, they take it from there and they take these recordings and they do all the work behind the scenes. So that's called outsourcing. Oh, it helps dramatically because I'd say half our clients are coming in because of these videos and the other stuff that I pay to have done. Eliminate it. We eliminated all bookkeeping and we eliminated all payroll return work. Now it seemed kind of crazy. My bottom line went down by $40,000 that year, but my top line went down by $40,000. In other words, my revenue went down by $40,000. My bottom line, my profits went up by $80,000 because I got rid of stuff that I identified by doing the 4 steps I talked about earlier, and was able to concentrate on items that are higher profit margin and take less time. All right, as simple as that. It's important to sit down and figure out what it is you're doing and where you're going. And remember, you want to be working on the things that, what did I say? Number 3. All right, I'm going to say it again. You want to be spending your time on those items that occur that have, you want to be spending your time on the items that have a direct impact on your customers and your bottom line. I don't know why I tried to read it. I can say it out of memory better than that. All right, so here's the action tips are quite simple. Start with tracking your time in detail, then follow the steps I talked about earlier. All right, calculate how much your time is worth using the formula I put in the article or whatever. Come up with something you think it's worth. Review the list that you do for the next week or two and highlight any items you work on that could be done by someone else besides you. Then decide how to delegate, outsource, or eliminate each item you highlighted that you should not be working on. Hey, until next time, which will be 2 weeks from now, this is Wayne Bilal saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Have a great week and God bless. Thank you.